Welcome to Star Technology 5G. In this video, we will learn what web hosting is and why it is important for creating a website. Let's start the video. What is a web server? Web server. A web server is a computer that stores web server software and a website's component files, for example, HTML documents, images, CSS style sheets, and JavaScript files. A web server connects the website to the internet and supports physical data interchange with other users on the internet. Web hosting. Web hosting is a service that provides by an organizations and individuals with a platform to store their website files and make them accessible online. It allows you to rent space on a server to store your website data, such as HTML, CSS files, media content, and other documents so that your website can be accessed by anyone with an internet connection. How does web hosting work? To set up a website, you will need to choose a web host and purchase a plan. This will give you access to a server where you can store your website files. When your files are uploaded, anyone will be able to view your site by typing in your URL. To make a website accessible to everyone, it must be stored on a server that is connected to the internet. When someone wants to view your website, they will type your URL into their browser and their computer will then connect to your server. Once this happens, the server will send them the files that make up your website. Why web hosting is essential for your website? Web hosting provides you with a place to store your website's files. When you create a website, you need somewhere to store the individual files and images that make up your website. These files are stored on a web server, which is provided by a web hosting company. Data storage. The volume of data that must be stored on your website server has a significant impact on the type of web hosting. You should figure out how much online traffic your website can manage, including concurrent users. When your website's traffic is high, limiting storage can result in the site being taken down. Safe and stable. If you want a secure server to host your website, finding a competent web host provider is critical. Only a secure web host can create a network environment capable of fending against online threats, hacking, and other cyber attacks. In addition, a reputable web host will protect your site's data as well as your client's personal information. Speed. Slow loading speeds of your website's landing page are one of the most common causes of poor user experience. Due to too much stress on the shared server, a bad web host would notice many site crashes. This will cause your clients to hunt for hosting services elsewhere, where the tools and software can deal with lags and more traffic. Back up your website. You appreciate the need of periodic website backups if you remember having to press the save button on a word processing document to ensure that you didn't lose your work. Your clients deserve to see the most recent version of your website, and the web host is responsible for that. Can we convert our home computer into web server? If you developed a website and you do not have money for buying web hosting service, then do not worry, you can also convert your home computer into a web server. To do this, you need a computer, a domain name, high-speed internet, and you have to install localhost software on your computer, and have to switch on the computer 24/7. Localhost software. For converting your computer into web hosting, you have to install a local hosting software into your PC before developing a website. Localhost by Flywheel, VAMP server, and XAMPP server are example of local hosting server software. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Star Technology 5G. Please like and share the video.